Hello everyone. This is going to be your 225 Q&A test for the RPR simulator. This will be 5 minutes long and it's strictly Q&A. So we have a defense attorney, Mr. Bonito, B as in boy, Onito. And then again, let me repeat that. Mr. Bonito, Bonito. So it's strictly Q&A. Ready? You are doing a great job, okay? Please don't take my questions that may somewhat be detailed as an expectation that you'll have an answer either. Okay, I'll do the best that I can. I'm just trying to do my job, and I realize we're talking about something that happened 3 years ago, and I am taking it and going moment by moment. If you don't know, that is why I mentioned you let me know that you don't know. Now, with that in mind, as you were pulling to the right to avoid this lady, do you know how close it was that the motorcycle got to your vehicle? If you don't know, you let me know you don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Okay, that is perfectly fine. And as the motorcycle was going around you, can I just say something or no? I'll just wait if you want me to. Yes, you can say anything you want. Let me just get a few questions out so I don't forget what I wanted to ask you. All right, okay, all right. You brought your vehicle to a complete stop veering to the right? Yes, I veered to the right. Okay, and with regard to the other lady who stopped her SUV, the other van, when you were pulling to the right or not seeing any turning signal on her vehicle and seeing her stop, did you know what she was going to do? Well, yes, I sort of knew. Okay, what we don't want you to do is to speculate what she was going to do. I want to know as she was coming to an abrupt stop. At that point, I didn't know what she was going to do. Okay, except that she stopped. All right, and at that point, of course, you're veering to the right still. Is that correct? Yes, that is right. All right, and then just kind of out of the blue that she turned left. Is that what happened? Yes, it was immediately after she stopped. And with regard to after she stopped, this motorcyclist went to the left of your vehicle and then she started to turn to the left. Is that the idea? Is that what happened? Well, no, not exactly. Okay, let's try to do it this way. Do you want me to explain? May I? Go ahead. Like I say, this all happened in a split second. She stopped her car, slightly turned it left to make a left-hand turn into something. And as she's doing that, this guy revs up his motorcycle and is passing me as she's doing this. Does that make sense? Let me do it this way, ma'am. Number one, the timing of all of this, you say, happens in split seconds or almost in nanoseconds. Is that right? Yes, that is right. Okay, so as she's stopping, you don't know what this motorcyclist is thinking, do you? Of course not, no. Okay, and you don't know what she's thinking, she being the driver of the other van? That is right, I do not. Okay, and all you know is for some reason this lady brought her car to an abrupt stop and you don't know what's going on, is that right? Yes, that is right. And then what you know is this motorcyclist, you have a sense that you hear him and you see him coming around your vehicle. Is that right? Yes, that is right. I could hear his motorcycle. And at about the same time, you see the lady starting to turn left. Is that right? Yes, that is right. And then you see a collision. Yes, that's when the accident happened. And at the moment of the collision, would it be accurate to say that her vehicle was angled at a little bit? Yes, just a little. And did you see the actual impact that the motorcycle had into the van? Yes, I saw it happen. And at that moment that the motorcycle impacted the van, I'm getting a sense that the van had already started a little bit of a turn. Yes, she was turning at that point. The angle, if we went from the angle that the van was at the point the motorcycle hit it, would you say that the angle would be less than a 45-degree angle? Yes, I would say it was around a 45-degree angle. Okay, and now you're giving me your best estimate, is that right? Yes, that is right. And when you say 45-degree angle, you mean the van. If it was due west, the van would have been there at a 45-degree angle. I'm sorry, at a 45-degree angle. Okay, all I am trying to do is this. A 45-degree angle would be something like I'm drawing right here. You follow what I am saying? A 90-degree angle would be a right angle. You follow what I am saying? Okay, so it might be more than a 45-degree angle. You think it was more than what I've drawn here? It would be more. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at math. That's okay. Do you think it was more than? But I don't really know how much more. Well, what I'll do is, just so we know, this is going to be Exhibit 19. And did you see the motorcycle impact the van about like where I put that arrow? Okay, so you are saying that this is the motorcycle, the arrow? The arrow is yes. Okay, yes, but I am still, we're talking seconds. I understand, ma'am, or even nanoseconds, like you said earlier. I understand that this is happening, and I'm trying to get out of his way. My car, by the way, is still in motion, though my foot is on the brake, and yeah. And that is when you pull off to the right? Yes, exactly. Okay, and as you saw the motorcycle impact the van, did you see the rider eject off the motorcycle? Yes. And what happened to his body? He kind of flew off his motorcycle. Also, parts of the motorcycle were flying in the air, and I don't know why they didn't hit my car. I came to a stop, and I saw him laying in the middle of the street. Okay, and when you say you saw him laying in the middle of the street, was he in the westbound lane of where you saw him? He was in the middle of the street. Okay, this test does not have a word list. We don't have any proper names. Okay, so good luck.